Alright, first of all, I just want to say that stream and overall conference was really, really bad. But anyway, hey guys, VGT Adam here, and I just finished watching the Sonic 25th anniversary party stream. I wasn't able to go there because it's kind of far away from where I live and a lot of other personal reasons. But yeah, I was able to watch it, and now it's 1 o'clock in the morning I'm recording this. But I just felt like I should give my 2 cents on what I saw, like, of the two big announcements. Because overall, the conference was just lackluster in quality and Totinos everywhere. But Crush 40 was good, I guess. They're always good. But the biggest things I want to talk about are the announcements, and the first one would being Sonic Mania. So I guess a little backstory is that for quite a while now, like the last game that Sonic Team themselves made was Lost World, which was divisive. But then afterwards, they've been working on their own game, and Big Red Button took over for Sonic Boom. So Sonic Team has been pretty much working on a Sonic game for 3 years. About Lost World was 2013, about 3 years. So when they announced that, we didn't see anything at E3 about new Sonic games. When they said that, in July around Comic Con time, we're gonna have a party for Sonic's 25th anniversary, and we're gonna announce a new game. We're all getting excited because finally a new Sonic game. We know nothing about it. It's been 3 years. We want to see what it is, and then the event finally comes around, and we do get a big announcement, being Sonic Mania. Now, before I go into what I feel about Sonic Mania, I should feel that before the second announcement, I was disappointed because I was thinking, if this was their big game, there's no way they took 3 years to do this. This is something that does not take 3 years to do for a professional video game company. Sure, they haven't been as well as they used to be, but for a professional video game company, it should not take Sega and Sonic Team this long to make a 2D game. Crisp and cool 2D game, don't get me wrong, but it should not have taken long to get a 2D game. And that's how I felt when it first was shown. Sorry, I'm just tired. Yeah, so, I mean, it looked really cool. I will say that the graphics were really crisp and clean, and the animation looks really good. And it's classic Sonic. It looks like classic Sonic. I'm sure it feels like, I don't know. I haven't played it. I wasn't at San Diego. Duh. So, I mean, it seems like classic Sonic. And while I may be a child of the more modern Sonic, I do enjoy the classic Sonic. And this seems like this could be a true return to form, not like Sonic 4. Not like Sonic 4 Episode 1 or 2, where it wasn't. But this, it could be pretty fun and, show why Sonic became how he is. Like, why he got so popular and why he's surprisingly still popular to this day, despite, waning popularity. I mean, the whole event was, third trending on Twitter, I believe, which is pretty good, all things considered. But, yeah, I mean, the gameplay looks like Sonic. It just looks like, now with the technology we have, it looks, the sprites look better, the levels look a lot brighter, and you can do certain effects that you couldn't do on the Genesis, so that helps. But I mean, it's a basic Sonic game. But at the time, I was disappointed because I was thinking, there's no way 3 years and this is all we get. But I probably will still pick it up day one if possible. If I can't, I can't. But if it's possible for me to pick it up day one, I will pick it up day one because it looks like a lot of fun. Because it's not only new zones, but even I think old zones remastered, not Generations, but I think it's more just updated sprites and everything, which could be pretty cool, honestly. But yeah, that seemed like it was cool, if at the time disappointing. But then we got the second announcement where I'm thinking, okay, now it's not disappointing. Fine, good. Sonic Mania is good. It's a good, nice anniversary gift for the classic fans. And then we get the ones for the modern fans, which is the newest announcement, which was Sonic 2017. That's all we got right now is that. We don't have an actual name. Hopefully this won't be another Sonic 06. Because it gave out that vibe. It gave out the very, dark and dreary vibe, which Sonic hasn't had for a while. I think Unleashed had it toward the end of the game, but overall, that game was mostly positive. I think, 06 was the really, big, dark game and edgy game. Not counting Shadow the Hedgehog. But this seemed like it was a lot darker than normal, but anyway. So, it's made by the team who made Colors and Generations, which, as we all know, is, some of the best Sonic games in recent memory. So that's definitely a plus. It was a CG trailer, though, no gameplay, which is a little disappointing. But I'm sure we'll get more information either later this year or probably next year, since it comes out next year holiday. So we've got over a year before it comes out. But they also said that the new one is not it's not a sequel, even though it seems like it could be Generation 2, Sonic Generations 2, because they show classic Sonic team up with Modern Sonic again. So we're thinking, the last time that happened, that was Generations. So, but they said it wasn't a sequel, it's brand new. So unless it's something involving classic Sonic again, or that's just for the marketing, I don't know. Because last time, classic Sonic was just for the marketing, but they decided to actually put him in the game because of positive feedback. So, no idea. Could be for just marketing. Could he actually be in the game again? No idea. We have. It was just a CG trailer, so there's nothing to really go on. I guess the gameplay hopefully will just be like Colors and Generations, just at this point perfected, which Colors already did and Generations still did, but I think muddled maybe a couple things. But it was still good, and if that gameplay comes back finally, I'm just wondering how it's gonna look. It's gonna be on PS4, Xbox One, and the NX, which still doesn't have its own name yet, but it's gonna be on all major platforms. No, yeah. All the big platforms, not all major platforms, all the big platforms, PS4, Xbox One, NX, it's going to be all on them. So I'm wondering, how is the game going to look? It's going to look better than the CG trailer, like the CG trailer, not as good as the CG trailer, but still good. No idea. But that's where I definitely got excited because, 3 years, and we shouldn't just be getting a classic game. So we actually do have a normal Sonic game coming out too, which makes both Mania and Sonic 2017 worth it, because the overall event wasn't, I guess. It was, let's say there's a lot of problems. So I guess that was just my thoughts on it, really. There's not really too much to go on. Unlike my last thoughts video where I actually played the game, this one is just, events, but I feel like I should have made it. I feel like I need to make a video on this because I am a Sonic fan. Not as big as the Synergy 333, my friend, but I feel like I needed to make a video on this because Sonic was part of my childhood and to an extent still is, even though I haven't played a game since Lost World on the 3DS, which was lackluster. So yeah, it could be good, it could be bad, no idea. But yeah, I hate stuttering so much. Back to Sonic Mania really quick before I go back to 2017 is that Mania, they also said that Tails and Knuckles was going to be playable, but they didn't show it. I'm pretty sure it's just... I think it really is, just like an updated... it didn't seem like a canonical, Sonic game. It just seemed like, hey, this is for the fans. We just remade old levels and add some new ones, some new gameplay things for the fans, but it's nothing, big and... Well, no, it's not a big project. It's just, if you want a classic Sonic game like they used to be, here you go. Sonic game. And then you have the 2017 one, which seems like to be the next actual entry in the series, which, of course, we don't have a actual basis to go on besides the trailer. So, and it also showed, versions of the Death Egg robot, different versions of it. I mean, the models looked, quote-unquote models, looked similar. I'm just more or less curious, what... everything, the gameplay, the story, and the graphics, the characters, music, hopefully. Because as good as Generation was, it was just rehash of a lot of old stuff. Made new, and surprisingly well, but it was just a lot of rehash. But then there was Colors, which was all new. So if they do, a nice little mix of that, it could be pretty well. Pretty good. Pretty well. English. I speak very goodly. So yeah, I feel like the event could have been done better without the terrible streaming quality, audio issues, that bzzz sound that was always going on. Dancing Sonic was probably one of the best things of the early stream, though, I'll say that much. To me, people asking him to do the dab, though, and you can't really do a dab in a suit like that, but he did his best, and claps to that guy. I was giggling the entire way through, and the other good thing, I guess, was also Crush 40, because that just made me feel like a kid again. And yeah, I guess Sonic and Lego Dimensions is also really cool, too. But I mean, we already knew he was going to be in there, and that's just showing more gameplay. But I mean, the big surprises were Sonic Mania and 2017. And that's what I really feel like I want to talk about. And like I said, Mania is cool. It's definitely, possibly, might be a day one purchase. a little contradictory there. Definitely, possibly, maybe day one. No, it might be day one, depending on how things go. But it's just classic Sonic, just with better graphics and animation. It's not like they added 3D models. It's still sprites, but maybe with some added 3D angles, if anything, more akin to say CD, but in the current times, it's hard to describe. But yeah, it's Sonic. So I guess I'm more excited for 2017 just because I want to know more about it and because it's actually a fucking Sonic game again. I mean, they both are, but I mean, Mania is just a celebration game, while 2017 is a celebration game and a next game in the series, which we haven't had in a while. Also, since, like, the Sonic Twitter has been helping Sonic keep popularity, but in general, Sonic's popularity is going down, down, down. Um, yeah. God, these unscripted videos are just the worst. That's why I only have two of them, but I'll probably do more anyway. It's usually easier when I have someone to bounce off of. But yeah, so I guess those are just my general thoughts on what I saw and on the games. So hopefully we'll see more. Hopefully Mania turns out good. Hopefully 2017 gets a name and turns out good. So we'll see how things are. But yeah, that's definitely excited. Definitely got really hyped for it. Just wish the stream wasn't complete shit. So thanks for listening. If you like me stopping, pausing, stuttering. Actually, I didn't stutter too much this time. It's weird. It's like I stutter more in real life than I do when I'm on the mic. It's oh no, it's really weird. And the awkwardness. Hope you enjoy the awkwardness. So yeah, I guess that's really all I have to say about that. And hopefully Sonic will actually be back for good, in a good way. So I'll see you guys later.